Hello, I'm Warren Martin, and this is Mo Monday, where it's all about getting Big Mo on your side to start out your work week, getting the motivation you need today to be who you were created to be all week long. Albert Einstein once said, "You can't overcome the problems you face today at the same level of thinking you were at when you created them." In other words, to overcome the problems you face today, you have to come to a new and higher level of thinking. Because the thinking that you're at today is what got you into those problems in the first place. If you're around business very long, you know that thinking is a vital part of success in this world. Your thinking determines how successful you're going to be. In fact, one of the most successful business motivational books that has been written in the past 150 years is responsible for this whole line of thinking that has come about in the workplace. And the title of that book, it was written by James Allen, and the title of it is "As a Man Thinketh." That's a purely biblical concept. It's a direct quote from the Bible, from Proverbs, where Proverbs states, "For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." In other words, your thinking determines who you're going to be. Period. Your thinking makes that determination. And the only way you can change who you're going to be in this world is to change your thinking. The only way you can overcome the problems that you face today is to change your thinking. Now, there's an important aspect that you have to understand about changing your thinking. And I have to give Bill Stewart credit for this. And if you're interested, go check out his website. He's got a lot of great business resources. But he's the first person that I've heard give this illustration. And I want to go through, how do you change your thinking? This is important to understand. Right now, I want you to not think about something. Okay? No matter what happens, no matter what comes about, do not think about what I'm fixing to tell you, okay? No matter what, don't think about it. Don't think about a red-faced monkey. No matter what happens, don't think about a red-faced monkey with purple fur. Just do not think about a red-faced monkey with purple fur smiling at you. No matter what happens, don't think about it. Now, how'd you do? The fact of the matter is you couldn't even understand what I was saying unless you were thinking about a red-faced monkey with purple fur smiling at you. You can't stop thinking about something. You just can't stop thinking about something. That's important to understand because a lot of us have a lot of what Zig Ziglar calls stinking thinking in our life. We have wrong thought patterns about certain things in our life and certain aspects where our thought patterns are stinking thinking. And it's important to understand you can't just stop thinking about those. You can't just stop thinking about it. What you have to do is you have to replace stinking thinking with proper thinking. And this is also comes from the same idea. It's a biblical concept. And Paul talks about it. He says, look, here's how you overcome your thinking in Philippians. He says, this is how you overcome your thinking. You don't stop thinking about something. You replace the stinking thinking with proper thinking by meditating on the right things that you need to be thinking about. And he says, wherever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are of good report, if there's anything praiseworthy, or if there's anything of honor, meditate on these things. That is how you overcome stinking thinking. You find the proper thinking that you need to be engaged in, and you meditate. You fix it before your eyes, you focus on it, and no matter what happens, you do not take your eyes off of it. I want to challenge you this week. Look, all of us have stinking thinking in our lives. And I want to challenge you this week. Let's isolate one thinking pattern that is stinking thinking. Let's isolate that one thing, that one thinking pattern that is stinking thinking, and let's replace that with something that is true, something that is praiseworthy and of good report, something that is of honor, that we can meditate on this week. We can't just stop thinking about those negative thought patterns. We have to replace them with something positive. Will you join me in doing that this week? Until next week, I'm Warren Martin, and this is Mo Monday. And hey, go be extraordinary.